After about 4 days of fermentation, I like to do a cone dump. So the yeast is inside the side glass and the cone of the fermenter. I'm going to sanitize the valve and all the parts that I'm using for it. I have things like this, a 90-degree elbow to dump it inside the stainless steel container of brew tools. Hopefully I don't make a mess. Yeah. Can you see the ends of down a bit? Well, let's try it. You can see the beer now. Oh, smells good. Well, yeasties, here you go. Bye bye. The honey triple is finished fermenting. I did a cold crash at 5 degrees Celsius. Today it's time to bottle and keg this batch of beer. For the bottles I use a Belgian style like this, the brown bottle. They are clean. By this way I'm going to sanitize the bottle with some Sanitizing and water. With this solution, now I'm sure this bottle is sanitized. And I will do this over and over again. I think I will bottle about 40 bottles and the rest in the keg. I have an assistant in the brewery, as you can see. And this is my favorite way of sanitizing the beer gun. The pump is pumping the sanitizer, the Sanitizing, through the beer gun, as you can see. We'll do that a couple of minutes and then I'm sure it's safe to use. I performed the cold crash at 5 degrees Celsius. As you can see, there's a lot of condensation going on. You can see the beer in the side glass. Really clear. I did about 5 times a cone dump. I'm sure it's going to be clear as possible. Sanitizing the racking valve, and I will attach a ball lock adapter on it to the beer gun. I made myself a small workbench. It's not ideal, but it works for now. CO2 is attached, beer gun is sanitized. You can see maybe on camera, CO2 is connected to flush the bottles out, push the oxygen out. Well, hopefully the pressure is right. I'm going to open the valve on the fermenter, the racking arm. Here it stops. I would like to have a bottle to test the beer gun. Pressure is way too high. So the beer what's coming out now should be really clear, as you can see in the line maybe on camera. Well, let's test it. First bottle on the bench. Let's flush it with CO2. And the pressure is really high, but I think this works. Hopefully you can see it on camera. Nice. You have a close-up. It works flawless. Next bottle, purging CO2 bottle. It was very easy. This bottle gun is from AliExpress. It works like it should be. For the sake of this video, I'm only going to bottle 3 bottles at a time. For this batch, I use priming sugar tabs of brew. Very convenient. Looks like this, special for 32 centiliters. About 2.3 grams of sugar. Here I have bottle caps, sanitized it. I'm using this piece of wood because my bottle capper doesn't go down enough to press the lid on it, the cap. Well, this is it. This is my bottling process. I'm halfway through the batch of the bottles, so about 24 more to go. Oh, let's do this. Meanwhile, I'm also pressurizing the fermenter because the pressure was dropping. I set it at 0.1 bar. That's enough for bottling. And if I didn't show you on camera, but I also like to top off the bottle with some CO2 sugar in it, cap it. 4 bottles again, priming sugar in it. 4 sanitized caps. This is 1. 2. 3. And the last one, and then 20 more to go. I always like to rinse the bottles for cleaning the spillage of beer on it, and then I will go dry them by hand with a towel. And then I will place it in a box. I found out that I have 2 of these boxes with empty bottles, so it's 24 bottles of each carton. 4 by 6, yeah, 24 48 bottles of beer is bottled. And here I'm sanitizing a beer line, ball lock to ball lock, to this ball lock connection on the vacuum port. Meanwhile, I'm sanitizing a keg. I expect 2 full kegs with this batch and the bottles, so 2 is enough. I'm not recording the whole process. You guys have seen me doing this so many times, but small overview. Keg on a scale, so there's 2 liters in there. Short ball lock to ball lock connection. Going to add CO2 into the fermenter in a bit. First show you guys this process. I will connect CO2 underneath here, opening the valve. And here can hear it. Yeah. Very low transfer pressure. But it works. Oxygen free. 12.3 liters. As you can see on the condensation of the beer inside the keg, it's more than half full. This footage is exactly 15 days after bottling and kegging this batch of the honey triple. Before I'm going to open a bottle, I will show you how the beer looks out of a keg. Just a little bit to show you guys this beer. Hopefully you can see it on camera. Nice clear beer, good carbonation, snow white foam on it, and light colored golden color. Looks like a Pilsner, but it's definitely some darker, just a little bit darker. On the nose, sweet, saashop of course. Not very malty. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh yeah. Still sweet. The taste is sweet. I expected that maybe a tiny hint of the honey coming through, but not much. I was expecting more. It's not a thick body, medium thin body. Not bitter at all. This is the box with the bottles. Just to be clear, these bottles are conditioned 15 days. Hopefully you can see they are pretty clear. They are. So let's open it. Hopefully I hear a tiny hiss while opening it. Yeah, it's a good sign. Smoke coming out. Let's pour it in. It's a big glass and a small bottle. Well, this is it. Looks also nice, doesn't it? Also white foam. Yeah, carbonation. Let's taste it. Well, this is the bottled version. If you ask me, this one is much more clearer than the keg version. That's weird. But there is a reason for it. Same aroma. There's a big difference between this one. This one is at room temperature and that one is at 7 degrees Celsius. I have to be honest, this beer at room temperature tastes better. There's more flavors coming through. Yeah, honey, sweet, saashop. I prefer it warmer. I'm not going to drink it at 7 degrees Celsius this batch. The aroma is also better when it's at room temperature. Nice looking beer, doesn't it? Some blazing going on. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Good sign. And the beer is at least 7.5%. Don't know exactly. I don't have the numbers. Oh, that's bad. 7.7% ABV. So it's a heavy beer. I don't brew and drink heavy beers that often. Mm. Mm. This is a winner. I really like this. Guys, thank you for watching part 2 of brewing the honey triple. I really enjoyed this brew. Cheers! Remember, nothing is better than a good home brew. Speak to you soon. Bye.